Nathaniel Yauch was an American rapper, musician, film director, and human rights activist. He was best known as a founding member of the hip-hop group Beastie Boys. He was frequently known by his stage name, MCA, and sometimes worked under the pseudonym Nathanial Hörnblowér copyright R. Yauch founded Oscilloscope Laboratories, an independent film production and distribution company based in New York City. A Buddhist, he was involved in the Tibetan independence movement and organized the Tibetan Freedom Concert. Early life: born in Brooklyn, New York City, Yauch was the only child of a social worker and a painter and architect. Yauch had a non-religious upbringing. His father had been raised a Catholic and his mother was Jewish. Yauch attended Edward R. Murrow High School in Brooklyn's Midwood neighborhood. In high school, he taught himself to play the bass guitar. Yauch formed the Beastie Boys with John Berry, Kate Schellenbach, and Michael Diamond. They played their first show while still a hardcore punk band in the vein of Reagan knew the on his 17th birthday. He attended Bard College for 2 years before dropping out. Career: the Beastie Boys, having become a hip-hop trio, released their first album licensed to on Def Jam Records when Yauch was 22. Yauch directed many of the Beastie Boys' music videos, often under the pseudonym Nathanial Hörnblowér copyright R. In 2002, Yauch constructed a recording studio in New York City called Oscilloscope Laboratories. He began an independent film distributing company called Oscilloscope Pictures. Yauch directed the 2006 Beastie Boys concert film, Awesome. I Fucking Shot That. Although in the DVD extras for the film, the title character in A Day in the Life of Nathanial Hörnblowér copyright R is played by David Cross. He also directed the 2008 film Gunnin' for That #1 spot about 8 high school basketball prospects at the Boost Mobile Elite 24 Hoops Classic at Rucker Park in Harlem, New York City. Yauch produced Build a Nation, the comeback album from hardcore punk band Bad Brains. Oscilloscope Laboratories also distributed Yauch's directorial film debut, basketball documentary Gunnin' for That #1 spot as well as Kelly Reichardt's Wendy and Lucy and Oren Muvamani unregistered trademark S. The Messenger. The Beastie Boys has sold 40 million records worldwide by 2010. In April 2012, the group was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yauch was inducted in absentia due to his illness. His bandmates paid tribute to Yauch. A letter from Yauch was read to the crowd. In 2011, Yauch received the Charles Flint Kellogg Award in Arts and Letters from Bard College, the college he attended for 2 years. The award is given in recognition of a significant contribution to the American artistic or literary heritage. Personal life: Yauch was a practicing Buddhist. He became an important voice in the Tibetan independence movement. He created the Milarepa Fund, a non-profit organization devoted to Tibetan independence, and organized several benefit concerts to support the cause, including the Tibetan Freedom Concert. Yauch was also a strong supporter of feminism and LGBT rights, apologizing for early lyrics which he retroactively deemed offensive. In 1999, the Beastie Boys sent a letter to Time Out New York apologizing for homophobic lyrics, and their song Sure Shot Yauch raps I want to say a little something that a unregistered trademark S long overdue / the disrespect to women has got to be through / to all the mothers and sisters and wives and friends / I want to offer my love and respect to the end. In 1995, while attending a speech by the Dalai Lama at Harvard University, he met his wife, Tibetan-American Dechen Wangd. They married in 1998 and had a daughter, Tenzin Luzal, the same year. Illness and death: in 2009, Yauch was diagnosed and unsuccessfully treated for a cancerous parotid gland and a lymph node. He underwent surgery and radiation therapy, delaying the release of Hot Sauce Committee Part 2 and the subsequent tour. He was unable to appear in music videos for the album. Yauch became a vegan under the recommendation of his Tibetan doctors. At the time, Yauch described the cancer as very treatable. Yauch died at age 47 on May 4, 2012. Upon his death, Russell Simmons of Def Jam Records said that Yauch was incredibly sweet and the most sensitive artist, who I love dearly. Ben Stiller tweeted that Yauch stood for integrity as an artist. Jeff Ament of Pearl Jam said that Yauch was a crazy talent whose contributions with his band were inspirational and consistently groundbreaking. Radiohead frontman Thom Yorke wrote, "We looked up to the Beastie Boys a lot when we were starting out and how they maintained artistic control making wicked records but still were on a major label, and the Tibetan Freedom Concerts they organized had a very big influence on me personally and the way Adam conducted himself and dealt with it all impressed me a lot. He was a mellow and very smart guy. May he rest in peace." Eminem said in an interview, "Adam Yauch brought a lot of positivity into the world and I think it's obvious to anyone how big of an influence the Beastie Boys were on me and so many others." Billy Talent dedicated the song Line and Sinker to him during their televised time slot at Reading Festival in 2012. Linkin Park inserted a verse of the Beastie Boys' Sabotage into the bridge of Bleed It Out while touring during summer 2012 in tribute to Yauch. Beastie Boys rapper Adam Hörnblowér posted a note on the Beastie Boys Tumblr page about the death of Yauch, acknowledging the pain of losing Yauch as well as the admiration for Yauch. In his last will, he left instructions that his music could not be used in advertising, though some legal experts said that might not be valid. On May 3, 2013 ceremonies were held to rename the Palmetto Playground in Brooklyn after Yauch. His parents and Ad Rock attended, but Mike D did not. References. External links, appearances on C-SPAN, MCA at the Internet Movie Database, works by or about Adam Yauch in libraries, MCA at the Notable Names Database, Village Voice slideshow dedication of Adam Yauch Park, interviews, interview in Shambhala Sun, audio interview on the Live Files, interview on Gun Info at #1 spot at IFC, June 2008.